Hey everybody! I'm here today to talk to you about a Vtech cordless phone with no power at its base. I'll be going over some easy fixes in this simplistic tutorial. Let's get right into the video. Now, if your Vtech phone is saying that there's no power at the base, it can mean one of two things. It can mean that there's actually no power at the base, or that the Vtech phone, the handset, is just thinking that there's no power at the base. I'll address both of those. I'll be telling you about 6 things and showing you 6 things that you can do to hopefully get this problem fixed. The first 3 are if there's actually no power at the base, and the second 3 are if the handset says there's no power at the base, but you know that there is power at the base. So let's get right into the video. For the first 3, once again, it's if there's actually no power at the base. So we're going to be dealing specifically with the base itself. Number 1, very, very simple. Unplug the base and plug it back in again. So literally, go to your outlet, unplug it and plug it back in, okay? Just sometimes things just need to be reset. It's still a technological device. Sometimes they just need to be reset. Try that out. Number 2, make sure the outlet has power. Oftentimes people think their devices are broken, but in reality, maybe a circuit breaker tripped or maybe a fuse has blown. So check, maybe like plug in a lamp or plug in a phone charger or something like that. Something that you know works into that outlet and make sure that it actually has power before you assume it's the actual base instead of the outlet itself. Number 3, make sure the cord is in good condition and it's plugged in properly. So as you can see on the bottom here, it also plugs in over here. So make sure your cord is plugged in properly on both ends, on the base and on the outlet, okay? And make sure the cord's in good condition. I mean, these cords, they're generally really, really durable because they're quite thin. So, contrary to popular belief, they're really flexible. But, because they're thin, if you put any weight on them, you might fray the cord inside underneath this insulation, underneath this sheathing, and that would cause it to not work. So maybe wiggle the cord, see if the base starts working, because if you can wiggle it and it starts working, that means the cord is busted up inside. So the next 3, numbers 4, 5, and 6 are regarding if the phone says that there's no power at the base, but there actually is power at the base, okay? So if you're in this situation where the phone says no power at base, but there is actually power going to the base, okay? The 4th thing that you want to try, because the first 3 were the other situation, the next 3 are this situation, so we're starting at number 4. The 4th thing that you want to try, put the phone on the base and remove it. Okay, you can even try this a couple times. Sometimes the phone just needs to sort of remember which base it's paired to. This doesn't solve it all the time, but on occasion I've read that this can solve it. Okay, it's worth a try. Try it out. Okay, number 5, push the find handset button. So maybe the phone just needs to once again remember which base it's on. So push the find handset button. Okay. It's going to page your handset just like that. And this is a two-part benefit. Number 1, it sort of remembers that it's part of the base. And then number 2, you're confirming that this handset belongs to this base, because maybe you have 10 of these in your house. I don't know, right? And that sometimes will make the phone recognize, oh, there is power at the base because the base just sent a page to me, okay? And lastly is number 6. You want to just remove the battery and then reinstall it. So just open up the battery cover. I actually, I'm filming this in like the harshest part of winter. So my hands are all cracked and I cracked my thumb, the skin on my thumb. So I'm really trying to not break the skin open again. So I'm going to try and do this a different way. There we go. You want to remove the battery. Okay, unplug the battery and plug the battery back in again. And that sort of resets the phone. Leave it unplugged for 30 seconds and that will hopefully fix the problem. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more good videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.